Thank you, Mark. And as our journey continues, and as the people of Joy grew to become the city of the Lord, expansion included the merging of additional Christian communities in California. From one of these communities in California, Mr. John Paul Poppleton, now a humane letters teacher at Great Hearts Glendale Preparatory Academy, will be reading a special poetry selection to honor Jack. So, John Paul. You want to hold the microphone while you do that? Can you do that?
The shining archer, Pandarus, marked him storming down the plain, smashing the Trojan lines before him. Quickly he trained his reflex bow on Diomedes. Charging straight ahead, he shot. He struck him full in the right shoulder, under the breastplate's hollow. The ripping point tore deep, shearing its way through. Armor splattered with blood as Pandarus triumphed, shouting over Tydides wildly, "Move up, attack, my high-hearted Trojans! Lash your stallions! Look, the Achaean champion's badly wounded. I shot him down. I swear he won't last long, if the archer really sped me here from Lycia." Bragging so, but the whizzing arrow had not brought him down. Diomedes just drew back beside his car and team, and stood there calling Sthenelus, Capaneus' son. "Quick, Sthenelus, down from the car, my friend. Pull this wretched arrow from my shoulder." Sthenelus sprang from the car, hit the ground, and standing beside him, pulled the tearing arrow clean on through the wound, and blood came shooting out like a red lance through the supple mesh shirt. And Diomedes, lord of the war cry, prayed aloud, "Hear me, daughter of Zeus, whose shield is thunder, tireless one Athena. If you ever stood by father with all your love amidst the blaze of battle, stand by me. Do me a favor now, Athena. Bring that man into range and let me spear him. He's wounded me off guard. Now he triumphs. He boasts I won't look long on the light of day." So Tydides prayed, and Athena heard his prayer, put spring in his limbs, his feet, his fighting hands, and close beside him, winged him on. If there was one central phrase to Dr. John Evans' course, Heroism Revisited, it would be Robert Fitzgerald's definition for courage: to go forward always in battle. Tonight, I would like to honor you, Dr. Evans, for going forward always. One of the earliest memories I have of Dr. Evans is him walking through the halls of 711 West University or the City of the Lord Community Center. It was there that he first recommended that I attend the Phoenix Institute, and years later I did. At the Phoenix Institute, I encountered the wonderful world of Western thought in a new and lasting way. There I found friends that are here in this room, friends across the world, friends whose distance often equals their importance and place in my heart. Friends who continue to do great, impressive, selfless things. At Notre Dame, I also saw a man in action whose bold example inspired this group of friends. Jack, and it took time and a bit of boldness on my part to call you Jack, And now I'm doing it in front of more than 200 people, so I think it's official. It has not been the great things seen and the people we have met that have impacted me most. There are two things above all that leave their mark: your thought and your selflessness. You have discovered a coherent view of man, of humanity, one that focuses on who man is, while highlighting what he is capable of. This vision is not one of blind optimism. When you read literature, you direct your energy and gaze to the human heart. In it, you go forward to what often hides behind the darkness of pride and self-absorption, to what is most noble and enduring: humility, wisdom, prudence, compassion, self-sacrifice, moderation, self-control, and the greatness of spirit which makes these virtues stand out, calling us forward. The time you give to your students and friends, your attentive and patient ear, your sincere and nuanced answers to questions, summer after summer, in and outside of the classroom, all of these things prove the great coherence between what you say and what you do. Very few liberal artists today can say that they have carried love and respect for the Western tradition across national borders. The life of contemplation that you lead us to, that we strive to live, needs articulate advocates. You have brought greater credibility to the Western tradition. Thank you, Dr. Evans. Thank you, Jack, for not only asking that we go forward always, but by leading by example. Thank you for showing me that virtue is not the mere stuff of myth, and that myth can be the stuff of life.